What's up, YouTube family? So, supposedly there's a video of Andrew Tate confessing, so to speak. Supposedly. So they say. Now, I've watched the video 100 times. And it's a fucking defense lawyer. Some dude, I forget it. I don't even know his fucking name, but he's supposedly a fucking defense lawyer. But he goes the whole time trying to prove Andrew Tate's guilty by showing a video of him talking to a class. This is how I feel about Andrew Tate right now. This is I'm just going to put it out here like this. I don't know the man personally, like I said on my last video about Tate. I don't know the man personally. And all I can go off of are the videos that I've seen of him and the people who have took his classes and his courses and the women who have dealt with him. And I'm going off what they're saying and how they feel about him. I've never met the man personally. But I can tell you this, women love guys like Andrew Tate. Despite the fact that they say they don't, they do. This is why I hate when these simp-ass niggas talk shit about guys like Andrew Tate. Because they're jealous. Because they don't have the drive, the ambition, the confidence, the masculinity, the looks. They don't have none of the shit that Andrew Tate has. Nor do they have the ambition or the mentality to go out there and get the things that Andrew Tate has. So what do? They call him a misogynist. They call him a grapist. I got to put the G before the word. Those who know. They call him all these things. He's abusive. He's controlling. He's this and that. He's a fucking man. Now, as far as doing sex work, I'm not against like women doing sex work. I'm not against women having OnlyFans. Hell, I'm not against buying news from a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will never subscribe to a woman's OnlyFans, but like if a girl, listen, like, you know, if she ain't got no gas in her car, she need to take her kids to school, she need $20, bitch, show me your titties. Other than that, you ain't getting shit. I mean, that's just how I operate. Now, some men can say that that's sleazy, or they can look at that like, that's, but it doesn't matter. I'm a man. I am a single man. I am an independent single man. I can do what the fuck I want to do. Shout out to Coach Greg Adams for teaching a free agent lifestyle. They teach us that we got to bow down to women. We have to get married. You got to couple up with somebody. You got to be her little bitch. Fuck that. And it's like anything that's not that is you're a fucking misogynist or something. Well, fuck that, man. You know, you got guys like Elliot Host who teaches about masculinity and shit like that. But he's married. He believes in Christianity. He believes in Christian values, traditional Christian values. He believes in having a wife, having one wife, and raising a family. He's a man. Now you got Andrew Tate. He believes in pimping hoes, fucking bitches, and shit like that, and getting in the ring and knocking motherfuckers out and shit like that. He's also a man. The morality of a person doesn't really determine on whether he's a man or not. Well, to an extent. Don't let me, I take that back. Certain morals make you not a man. But people like Andrew Tate, I'm going to just say this. His little confession, for one, that was not a fucking confession. Y'all got to do better than that. Listen, if he really did confess to anything, it would be all over the fucking news. That would be the #1 headline everywhere. Liberals would be going crazy. Oh, we finally got him. We finally got him. The fuck did you get? Even if Andrew Tate died, even if it came out that he was 100% guilty of all the shit that they're accusing him of, it doesn't take away the fact that almost everything this man says is true. Andrew Tate is the guy that taught men and said, the only way you can win loyalty and love from a woman is by giving her good dick and making her orgasm. Most men don't realize this, or they're in complete fucking denial. I know from firsthand experience. If I give a bitch some good dick, she falls in love, and in her mind, we're in a fucking relationship. If I give a bitch some trash dick, she don't want shit to ever do with me again. That's reality. A lot of men are in denial of this. A lot of men have weak dick, and instead of knowing that being a man, you have to work on your sexual performance. Just like you have to work on your physique. You have to work on your finances. These things will come, but they take time, and you have to practice. You have to be at them. In order to be good at sex, you have to have practice and experience. In order to have practice and experience, you have to be attractive. In order to be attractive, you got to get in shape, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? In order to get in shape, you got to have money. In order to... You get what I'm trying to say, y'all? It's all connected. When it comes to being an alpha man or being a high value man, it takes time. You have to build that. You don't just naturally have that. Now, you got guys who are super tall, super big, and got big dicks and big chisel jaws. And you know, women throw themselves at those type of guys. But that's a rare breed. Only a small percentage of men are built like that. The majority of us, we have to build. We have to build up our physique. Most of us are not super tall. You know what I'm saying? So we have to make up for that in other ways. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga ain't got a big dick, he got to know how to really fuck. You see what I'm saying? Shit like that, man. You got to know how to make women orgasm. Things like this. People like Andrew Tate and Kevin Samuels and who else? You know what I'm saying? Elliot Holst. These type of guys. Steph is cold, man. Shout out to the G. Steph is cold. These type of guys, man, they're teaching truth. And as far as the whole sex trafficking thing, this is how I feel about the Andrew Tate fucking confession video. For one, I don't know who the fuck that punk bitch ass lawyer was, but dude, you are the worst lawyer in the world. How the fuck are you advertising yourself as a defense lawyer, but you're literally trying to point out a man's guilt? I hope you lose every fucking client that you've ever had. And I hope anybody that thinks about being your client declines. But he basically admitted to pimping. There is a video of Andrew Tate, which was part of his course, because he teaches a class on how to dominate women. He's a dom. There are women who like being dominated by men. There's also a video where it looks like he's abusing a woman, but she came out, and it came out to be true, that they were fucking role playing. Some women are actually into that shit. They want to be choked. They want to be smacked. They want to be talked. They want you to call them bitch and pull them by the hair and fuck the shit out of them. You know what I'm saying? Guys who don't understand people like Andrew Tate, they're going to be like, no woman wants that. Women want to be treated like delicate flowers. These are the simp ass niggas who hate Andrew Tate. They don't understand. Again, I'm not over here just dick riding Andrew Tate. I'm not a big Andrew Tate fanboy. I've been watching Elliot Holst and Steph is Cold and AMS and shit like that for years before I knew who the fuck Andrew Tate was. But I like that he added on to what they were teaching. So, my main thing, pimping. If I get a bitch, whether I force her or if it's consensual. Now, if it's forced, that's bad. That's a whole different thing. But Andrew Tate never forced any women to do anything. They voluntarily signed up to do a webcam thing, that he was in control of the finances of the webcam business. They got this thing called the lover boy law. If you make a woman think you're in love with her, and he said this, he said you gotta fuck the girl first, make her orgasm. It's a lot of complicated steps. Then he said by making her orgasm, you make her fall in love and trust you. Then she'll do whatever the fuck you want her to do. He said then you get her to do, like I said, as far as a morally righteous person, no, I don't condone that type of shit. I wouldn't run that type of business. You know what I'm saying? Not that I say that unless an opportunity comes, but I'm not into that type of shit. And I don't think that's morally righteous. And for a person raising 2 daughters in this world, I really don't condone to pimping in any form. Whether it's bitch go out in the corner and make some money, or whether we're running a fucking webcam, whether it's an OnlyFans and I'm the one controlling her account. I've thought about this. I've even offered that to some girls. You know, I've done massage videos, which I still have the video. They just haven't been edited. And I will post them on here soon. But I got videos of me basically rubbing bitches down just because I know that sex sells and I know that this will get views. And I also do professional masseuse stuff. So it's kind of a way to me to kind of like advertise my skill while also sort of selling sex. So that could be a form of pimping. If I get a video of me massaging a bitch, if I'm massaging a woman, and I post the video and it makes millions of dollars and we split the money half and half, that's still pimping. Which pimping, they don't call it pimping in the court of law. They call it human trafficking. So this is the confusing part about it. When people think of human trafficking, they're thinking you pull up in a white van and you throw a fucking pillowcase and you kidnap a bitch like that movie Taken. That type of shit does happen. But that's not what the fuck Andrew Tate, that's not what they're saying he did. Now they're trying to say he graped somebody. Graped minus the G. So why the fuck would Andrew Tate commit rape if women are lusting after him? And guys like Andrew Tate don't have to grape women. That's the thing. That's why we don't believe this shit. They're really pushing this shit. You got Vice trying to push this idea that, like, man, fuck Vice. Listen, Vice are for a bunch of just niggas who sit around and jack off to anime all day and eat junk food. People who are fat and have no intentions of ever getting in shape or ever being healthy or ever exercising their mind or making their life better or the people around them. Vice is for lazy ass fucking degenerates, man. So of course they're shitting on Andrew Tate. They got these women, they're out there trying to Me Too this nigga Andrew Tate. Like, come on, we already know the Me Too movement is a bunch of bullshit. So all these women out here screaming rape against a man who got women who are willingly, consciously to sign up and be his bitch. You got women who are signing up to be one of his hoes. So yes, he did admit to pimping, but that was an old video for a certain course he was running at a certain time. That wasn't a recent video. So we don't know if Andrew Tate's still doing that type of stuff. Maybe if that's the reason he got arrested in Romania, we don't know yet, really. But all I know is that they're saying that he raped somebody. They're saying that there's sexual assault involved. And that's where we draw the fucking line. Yeah, he might have been pimping bitches, but he wasn't kidnapping women and raping them and forcing them to do shit and then stealing all their money. No, man. This is it's been proven that he's not that type of guy. So it's like they're really, really reaching right now. They're really reaching really far to try to prove that he did something really bad. They just don't like the message. What I'm trying to say, y'all, even if it came out that he actually did this shit, even if it came out that he actually raped somebody and kidnapped bitches and was just the most terrible human in the fucking world, it doesn't take away the shit that he says is true. To be a man, you have to be masculine. In order for a woman to fall in love with you, you got to give her some good dick. This is the number one red pill thing that a lot of men do not want to acknowledge. Because a lot of men got trash dick out here, and they don't know what it takes to be able to perform good sexually and make a woman orgasm. It takes a lot of hard work and a lot of discipline. So, with that being said, there are a lot of, like I said, I'm not defending everything about Andrew Tate, but so far there has been no evidence, no real confession of nothing. They have nothing on him. They done seized his cars. Like fuck this shit, y'all. Niggas like me is gonna always defend his message. Now, if he did this shit, I'm not gonna defend him as a person. But you have to learn how to separate the messenger from the message. Just because you kill the messenger does not mean you kill the fucking message. I've been saying that over and over and over and over and over and over again, and I'm gonna say that one more time. And I'm going to keep saying it after that. But I'm going to say it one more time for this video. Just because you kill the messenger does not mean you kill the message. Some women like being dominated. Some women like being dominated. They like having trains ran on them and shit like that. Which I honestly don't think that Andrew and Tristan would do shit like that. But I mean, you never know, bro. These guys, listen, man, they run a harem. They got a lot of women. I said, I don't condone to that type of lifestyle per se. But it's shit. It's better than the shit they're trying to sell us. Go out and get married and fuck all that, bro. The fuck? This feminist movement has ruined all that. There are women who like being roughed and dominated. There are women who want to be pimped and want to be exploited. Believe it or not. Speaking of which, there's a story of a female police officer who has recently came out that she was having sex with all the different guys in the police department, and her cuck-ass husband decided to stick by her side. And we will discuss all of those things tomorrow. Peace.